Hey everyone, it's Joanne. Today I'm be doing the Avatar: The Last Airbender book tag. So I've been wanting to do this tag for a while until Steve from the Long Gnome tagged me, and I'll link his video down below as well as the original video down below. I'm honestly excited to do this tag just because I've been wanting to do this for a long time, but I just didn't know when it was the right time to do it. And of course, right now it's the right time. Sorry Steve for taking so long to do this video, but I am just really happy. It's one of my favorite shows of all time. I've been rewatching it even though I honestly forgot to finish the rewatch of Avatar: The Last Airbender, but it is one of my favorite TV shows of all time. But anyways, let's get to the tag. So the first element is water, and the first question is Katara and Sokka best sibling relationship. I love a lot of books that has sibling relationships, but one of my favorites is Lara Jean and her sisters from To All the Boys I Loved Before trilogy. I just really love their relationship, especially when I have my sister and I have my own sister, and we go have a good relationship, and I just really hope people will I just really love their relationship. I just love how they interact with each other, and I just love how they make me laugh whenever they interact with each other or something happens and they do what sister does, and I'm just really love the sister relationship in this book. And the next question is UA favorite star-crossed lovers. I honestly have trouble picking this one, but the one I could think of is Romeo and Juliet from Romeo and Juliet. I know I've read a lot of books that have star-crossed lovers, and I know many people say it's controversial nowadays just because of, because they were so young and they got married very quickly, but I just picked them just because it's their story is a classic, and if it weren't for Romeo and Juliet, we wouldn't get future cross lovers in modern literature to this day, so I picked Romeo and Juliet. And the next question is Bloodbending, a book with a disturbing, unsettling concept. This one's really tough, but just because, I've read some books that are, very disturbing to some parts, but I still enjoy either way. And the book that I picked is House of Sorrow and Sorrows by Aaron A. Craig. This is a 12 Dancing Princesses retelling, but with a murder mystery twist, and that's all I want to tell you guys. That's basically the concept of the story, and it's something that you don't usually hear about, a fairy tale retelling with a murder twist, and that's why I like about it, even though it is some parts were disturbing just because each sisters were dying one at a time, but still, it's a really good read either way. And the next set of questions is from Earth, and the next question is Toph a character whose strength surprised you or surprised the other characters in the book? I had trouble answering this one as well, just because I've read a lot of books where a lot of characters' strengths have surprised me or surprised other characters, but I think any of the characters from the Lunar Chronicles have surprised me a lot just because of with everything that happened with them, and all their strengths and weaknesses has changed over the series, and I just say any of them has surprised me throughout the series, and that's what I love about the series is the character strengths continue to grow as the series go on, and it's just a lot of these characters just surprise me a lot, and that's why I love the series so much. And the next question is the Tales of Bostein Say, the best short story or poetry collection. I honestly haven't read a lot of short story collection or poetry, but I do want to read some more poetry lately just because I only read classic poetry and not modern poetry. But one I picked, and it's the only poetry collection I have right now, is Rubber Frost Select Poems. It has a lot of his poems in here, and I just really like having this collection because I enjoy his poems, and I do want to read this eventually just because I haven't read his poems in a while, even though I want to read some modern poetry, but I still recommend anybody who wants to start off with poetry, even though it's a classic. And the next question is Kiyoshi Warriors, best warrior character. I have read a lot of books that has warriors in it, but I haven't found the one that has some of my favorites, but the one that I could think of is Fallon from the Valiant by Leslie Livingston. Oh my gosh, I'm getting two authors mixed up. But anyways, I just think she's a best warrior just because she became a warrior herself after her sister died, and she's trying to build up what her sister didn't make up for everything that her sister hasn't done, and she's making this up for her sister. And I just really liked about Fallon, especially when she's doing this for her sister who has died. The next set of questions is fire, and the next question is Zuko the best redemption arc or a reception arc that should have happened? I honestly don't have a book for this one just because I haven't read a lot of books that has the arc that Zuko has, and I just couldn't think of a character who had the best character arc, so I don't have an answer to this one just because I had trouble answering this question. And the next question is Iroh wisest character? I know I could have gone for one character from a certain book, but I know that don't want to talk about it. But I decided to pick another character who I think is wise as well, which is Gandalf from the Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit, just because I just even though he's a wizard, but I still think how he's like prepared for anything, and also telling the characters that what he already knows, and try to like keep everybody make the right choices and all that, and that's what I love about Gandalf. And the next question is Azula best downfall? I haven't picked a book for this one either, just because I haven't read a book that has a best downfall, because a lot of times when downfall just seems negative to me for some reason, so I haven't picked a book for the best downfall, just because, like I said, it's just I just don't have an answer to this question. And the last set of questions is air, and the next question is Appa favorite fictional animal or pet? This one's just really tough just because I love a lot of fictional animals in the literature world, but the book that the character that I picked that is my favorite animal in any books is Aslan from not Lord of the Rings, Chronicles of Narnia. Oh my gosh. Aslan, I just love Aslan. He's just always been one of my favorite animal characters in any book, and and whenever I think of a favorite animal in books, and I just think of him, even though I have so many that I've read that are my favorites, but Aslan is one of my favorites. And the next question is Aina pure cinnamon roll? I honestly haven't picked a character for this one because I don't know what people consider as a cinnamon roll, like when it comes to characters, because like Steve said, all I can think of is the food cinnamon rolls, which I do love. I haven't had any in a while, but anyways, I haven't picked a character that is a pure cinnamon roll, so I don't have an answer to this question either, and I'm sorry. And the last question is Avatar say a stubborn character or a character that struggles with letting go? And I have a lot options for this one just because I know there's some people that have like doesn't want to let go of the past, or just someone that they've been important in their life they don't want to let go. And the book that I picked for this is Lena from Love and Gelato by Jenna Evans Welch, just because she lost her mom to cancer and she wants to learn more about her mom, but she doesn't want to let go of her mom. It feels like as she gets to know her mom, it's like she's not getting over her mom's cancer, which is very emotional because I've read a lot of books where characters who've lost someone to cancer, and I know the feeling because I've lost relatives with cancer, and it's just very emotional roller coaster, and it's like she really wants to know her past, including getting to know her mom more when she didn't get a chance to know her when her mom was alive. So that's all for Avatar The Last Airbender book tag. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below what element that you would like to bend. For me, I would be a waterbender. And if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and click the bell icon so you know when I post new videos. Also, you can follow me on social media like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Goodreads, which all links will be down below for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye!